taking me home.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. I really have no idea what I'm doing, I just know I wanted to create a look for you guys. So anyways, we're going to start out with the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I know you guys probably get so tired of me using this, but I really love this product. So the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in the color Porcelain. And you know, I just like to drip it all over my face pretty much. So I just put it all over my face. Sometimes I use more, sometimes I use this amount. It goes a really long way and it's like $8 for the foundation. So I'm just going to be patting this into my face. The only thing I wish about this foundation is that they had more colors. They literally have like 3 colors. So you have like a light color, which this is the lightest. And they have like a medium and a dark color. Pretty sure that's all they have. I haven't really checked their website or anything, I don't think. But I really wish they had more because this is really bomb. And that is probably the biggest reason why people don't buy it, because they don't have a color they can wear. So anyways, just blending this all over my face. I just make sure to really blend this down my neck. If I'm wearing this foundation, I have to completely either wear like higher up top like this and cover my entire neck, or you know, I'm gonna be looking very orange. So I just try to do that the most. Just literally, you know, make sure it's blended everywhere. My hairline over here on my jaw and cheek area, because this is a good area that you just miss because it doesn't blend as easy right there. Alright, since I have it blended on my eyelids, I'm going to go ahead and go in with translucent powder. This is the Pretty Vulgar, it's very light on screen, Pretty Vulgar translucent powder. I'm just going to set my eyes with this. I will be setting the rest of my face with this as well, but we're going to go ahead and do the eyelids so that they don't crease and mess up the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. I'm going to be using the Morphe, I don't think it has any other name besides concealer. This is in the color C115. So this is so white. Look at this shit. Bitch. Especially with this foundation. So anyways, I feel like it's a really good concealer. It does crease pretty heavily. That is one thing I noticed about it, but this is like my 3rd time using it. So I can't say anything, you know, too much about it, but my review on it, I said that it was very, very sticky. And it is. It's very sticky once you blend it out. But if you set it completely with powder, let it bake for a little bit, it's not sticky anymore. So I think that's a good plus. But I don't normally set all my concealers, except I do it on camera because you can't tell as bad on camera. And normally I wear this foundation. I don't wear this foundation out in public that much because, you know, it's too dark for me. But a lot of my foundations are a lot lighter. So I am unable to wear powders because every time I put powders on my face, it like oxidizes and it's darker, like it turns darker than my foundation color. I know that sounds so annoying and I feel like nobody has that problem, so I don't know the solution to it, but I've tried so many powders, I've tried so many different concealers and foundations, and they just don't work well with my lighter foundations. But with this kind of foundation, it works well. Alright, now that we're nice and set, I'm going to take the translucent powder we were using and I'm going to pick it up on the back of the sponge and just set my eyes, forehead, chin. And I'm not going to set my nose because powder really doesn't look good on my nose, but basically everywhere where I just put concealer. Alright, so I'm going to do something that I think will help if I get any fallout from this look, because I want this look to be pretty bold, then I can just wipe it away since there's powder on my face. So that's what we're going to try to do today because I really am not in the mood for fallout. So I'm going to go ahead off camera and do my brows. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Brow Revolution, you know, little brow gel. Basically, you just open it up and it has this little wand. We don't use the wand, obviously, but this is what we're going to be using today. I love this product so much for my brows. Alright, so I did my brows off camera, as you guys already know. I suck at doing my brows, so they're a little uneven, but you know, whatever. I actually wiped off the powder under my eyes because it was just looking really cakey and dry, and I I'm not in the mood for that either. So anyways, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. It's like coconut products in it, coconut smelling, and I actually really love this. I wish the mist on it was a little bit better, but it's not, so I just use this. So anyways, I'm just gonna spray my face with this. Okay, so now I'm going to be picking up this fluffy brush right here. This is the Morphe R37 brush. I really love this brush. I actually love a lot of their brushes from their rose gold collection. So yeah, anyways, we're going to be going into the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette. Holy shit, can we talk about how dirty this is? You guys can't even see. Like, my lighting is so bad in my studio. Like, that's one thing I really want to fix in 2019. I don't even know why I'm saying 2019, but that's something I really want to fix soon, is getting a better studio, better lighting, better backdrops, and all that. So anyways, I'm gonna shut my mouth. So I'm gonna go into this yellow color right here in the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette. This is my favorite color in the palette. I love this color for literally any look I do. So I'm gonna pick that up, pretty pigmented. So we're just going to build it pretty heavy in the crease. I'm going to try to get it as high as possible. I should have done my brows last because I really do want this very blended and smoked out. So we're going to make sure to very build up this yellow color. I'm going to go ahead and round it out as well. And one way I find that's helpful when blending out very heavily is to tilt your head back a little bit so you can fully see where you are blending, so you're not like brushing against the eyebrow or going up too high. So that's one thing I find that's helpful. I try to do that when I'm doing looks like this. Alright, now I'm going to be taking this Luxie 121 mini tapered blending brush. It looks like this. It's such a good sized brush for these kind of looks. It's a good sized brush for lots of looks. But anyways, I'm going to be going into this color right here in the palette. My palette doesn't have names on it, but I'm pretty sure the newer versions of the palettes do. I don't really care about names of eyeshadows. Even if the palette says it, I don't ever say the name. But anyways, I'm just going to be taking it on the outer part of my eye, blending it into the crease. Again, kind of tilting my head back because it really does help get it exactly where you want it to be. And I'm going to lay this across the entire lid. So basically, we're just putting this everywhere. And I actually had a different look in mind, but for some reason I just changed my mind to this. I was going to do a very bold and purple look, but I don't know. I was just feeling this today, so this is what we're doing today. And these colors together are so stunning. I love these colors together so much. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that yellow color, and I'm just going to use it to round out the eyes right here, just so it's nice and, you know, smoked out, blended. Alright, so now I'm going to take that same brush and that same color we were just using, not the yellow but the brown, and I'm just going to use it to smoke under my eyes. Oh god, don't put yourself in the eye. So again, with the same brush, I'm just going to wipe it off on my pants, and I'm going to pick up that yellow on it and just use it to smoke it a little bit lower. Alright, so this is like one of my favorite brushes to do when I'm doing this kind of technique. So I'm going to be using the Morphe N432 brush. It's like a little paddle brush, like it just, I don't know why I'm calling it a paddle brush, but it looks like a little paintbrush. So I like to just take a dark color. Usually I use black or a very dark brown, but today we're going to be using black. So I'm going to be going into this color right here. Now I'm going to be smudging it on my upper lash line area to give an eyeliner effect. I suck at eyeliner, so this really helps me have to skip and avoid eyeliner. So now I'm going to take this little Sophie Glam brush. It's just a little bit of a pointed brush. It has yellow on it, but I wiped it off on my pants, so it's not going to show up. I'm going to be going into this color right here, which is this very turquoisey blue color. This is going to be a fun part. Hopefully it looks good on my skin tone. So I'm just taking this and I'm just rubbing this on the inner corner. No, that is way too dark. Fuck. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So too dark, but I'm going to use it anyways. Just blend it on both sides. And so now wiping off that blue on the same brush, just wiping it off on my pants. You can get a different brush, but I'm not. So I'm going to now be going into this color, which is right here. This is a very, very light white shimmery highlighty color. I'm going to pick it up pretty heavily and just place it on the inner corner to lighten it up. Alright, now I'm just taking a little bit of a smaller brush and I'm taking that same highlighty color and just using it to highlight the brow bone where we can, because we have very blended eyeshadow up there. And I'm just going to take a little bit more in the inner corner just because I want it to be a little bit more brighter. Alright, now I'm going to be going in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And just putting this on my top and bottom lashes. You guys know the drill. I'm not a falsie girl. I feel like this look would look really good with falsies, but I am not a falsie girl. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the face products before I forget, because I almost put lipstick on and called it a day. So I'm going to be going in with a Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. It looks like this. And it has a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush in it. This palette's really bomb, but I can't use this all the time whenever I have lighter foundations on. But today we have a dark one on. So I'm going to be going in with this Sophie Glam brush, and I'm going to be picking up the blush. This is a blush brush. Hopefully that's not too much, and you know, just putting it on my cheeks. Now we can go in with a little bit more. These colors though in this palette are so pretty. I love them. I feel like they look so good, and they all have a glow to them. So they are all glowy products. So now I'm going to go in with the Morphe R2 Rose Gold little brush right here. I'm going to be going into bronzer, picking that up. This is a very pigmented bronzer, so I'm using a very fluffier brush. And now, you know, just bronzing up my face as I always do. I'm going to take it on the forehead. And now I'm just picking up a highlighting brush and going into the highlighter right here. This is the Morphe M510 brush. This is my favorite brush to highlight with. I've tried many others, but it just doesn't work for me. So anyways, just putting it all over my face. Alright, now for the last step, I'm going to be going in with this Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. It is so pretty. I don't even know if you guys can see on camera, but it is super glittery packaging. It's so pretty. And this is in the color Scandal. I got this in my mystery box, which if you haven't seen that video, it will be linked down below. Actually, it's not even going to be linked down below. Just go to my channel and it's a video before this one. So anyways, I'm opening this up. The color Scandal, which is very boldy, kind of really cool looking purple. I literally have never seen a color like this before. So I'm just putting it on my lips. Alright, so that is the completed look. I actually really love how this turned out. I love the blue in the middle, and I really just love everything about this palette that we use. So every time I do a look with it, I'm always really happy because this palette is bomb. I love these colors together. I feel like they blended out very nicely. This lipstick looks pretty bomb, and you know, I'm really happy with this look. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you would like to see me film next. Any kind of review, tutorial, I'm down to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.